Okay, so I use she, they, or they pronouns, and because I use she, I don't get misgendered very often. But there are some things that make me feel misgendered, just disrespected of my gender. Like if someone calls me female or woman or girly, like as a noun, girly as an adjective is fine. I'm like, whew, not me. Couldn't be, then who? But I just explained pronouns to someone, and their response was, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That doesn't even make any sense!
Hey guys, before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, we have a special guest that wanted to drop by and say a quick word.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Have an awesome day. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a very kind and uplifting message, and we here appreciate it. Hey guys, real quick, so I take pride in never getting sick. I think the last time I got sick was like 3 years ago when I caught the China AIDS. But about 3 days ago, I got sick. I came down with some kind of head and chest cold, so I took a couple of days off and I'm feeling a little better, but still not 100%, so please bear with me. I mean, I do have an obligation to keep you guys updated on the happenings of Clown World, so I can't take any more days off, and with that being said, let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. Now, I don't know who or what this guy is, but I needed a screen holder, so there's that.
What the hell is even that?
What a very interesting time to be alive. Now, we're going to keep it moving with this young fella who doesn't tell us exactly why he's so upset, but I'm guessing it has something to do with either Donald Trump or Elon Musk or both. Roll it.
Everything's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
Yes.
And next up, we have this fellow who has a message for all of you that voted for Donald Trump. Now, my question is, what is that noise in the background? He's either watching something on TV that he probably shouldn't be, or he's got someone tied up in his basement. Roll it.
I will never, ever, ever forgive the people in the United States who voted for Donald Trump in the 2024 election. You are the most profoundly dumb, gullible, selfish, racist, misogynistic population segment that this country has ever been saddled with. And I will treat every single one of you as such every single day for the rest of my life. You are disgusting people for what you did to this country.
Who the f*** do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
Next up, we have this young lady who says she came here legally, but she is still being deported. Now, I'm not buying it, but maybe they would have let her stay if she learned how to pronounce the word vote. Roll it.
This is who you waited for. This is who you waited for. Look, you're proud. I came here legally. I've been paying taxes. Now I need to come back to war in my country, to bombs every day minding you. I'm gonna leave my dogs here. I cannot take them. This is who you waited for. My dad is gonna stay here. They're gonna separate our family. This is who you fucking waited. Are you proud of it? Illegally people only? Bad people only? Nos flash.
Actually, it's a beautiful voice and a beautiful accent. The only problem is I can't understand a word you're saying. But I just say this, good luck. Live in peace.
Next up, we have this purple-haired lady who wrote a poem and she would like to recite it for us. Now, I think it's right on par with something written by Robert Frost or perhaps William Shakespeare. Roll it.
Dear Mr. President of fear and division, you're not fit to lead. You belong in a prison. What kind of weak person attacks the transgender community? You think you have all the power? You're about to see true mutiny. You couldn't get elected without gerrymandering and voter suppression. Oh, look, another Republican president sending us right into a recession. Less than 2 weeks in, and chaos ensues. Fox Entertainment brainwashing our elderly. F you, fake news. Taxes from undocumented workers, over $96 billion per year. You sure healed from that attempt. No scar on your ear. How dare you blame DEI for the loss of lives on 5342? There were children on that plane. It's not about you. To make yourself feel big and larger than life, you spew hatred and lies with a presidential pen like a knife. New concentration camps, so many will die. Don't wait till they come for you. This is a battle cry. Control a woman's body, take away her rights, abolish marriage equality, get ready for a fight. Dear Mr. President of fear and division, Putin is playing you to create this collision. You can censor our social media. We will find a way around it. Love is stronger than hate. We will not quit. We won't back down. This is the people's land. Equality for all is what we demand.
Woman, get back in here and make me a sandwich.
Next up, we have this young fella who says that Trump supporters should apologize for voting for him. Roll it.
She would have won 78% of the country. Do you hear that? And we wouldn't have none of these border problems, any of this stuff that's going on in our country at this current time. A lot of the people that voted for Trump are now saying, we do not want him as our president, with everything that he's doing, with the LGBT community, with the federal government, with the border, with with food stamps. That affected me personally, you know what I mean? Yeah, we'll get into that later, but Kamala Harris should now actually be our president if we were living under realistic rules. So, Donald Trump supporters need to say, I'm sorry.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Now, I have to leave this clip muted because there is a copyrighted song playing in the background. However, the caption says, DEI helps kind people like her become teachers and pilots. What's wrong with that? Where do I start? Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by none other than Pastor Bob Rogers. Pastor Bob, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the support. And I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mentions, Pastor Bob Rogers and Jess M. from Canada, for each leaving a super thanks on the last video. So, Pastor Bob and Jess, thank you both so much. I really appreciate it. So once again, today's video sponsor is Pastor Bob Rogers, with the honorable mentions going to Pastor Bob Rogers and Jess M. from Canada. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've seen enough of this young lady for one day. Get this off the screen, please. Ugh.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
All right, I think we've seen enough liberal meltdowns for a few minutes. Let's see what else is happening out there in clown world. Next up, this individual, who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman, tells us about a recent date he went on. Roll it.
So my date just canceled on me. We were having a great time, but then he said something really crazy. He told me, hey, I really like you, and I want to take you out to dinner, but I just can't get over the fact that you have balls, so let's just cancel the date. Would that be a deal breaker for you? Really? Having balls? Leave a comment down below.
It just seems kind of gay, doesn't it?
Super gay.
Next up, we have this clip where it shows a filter on TikTok where you can decide which food you like better out of the two. I think. And this slightly rotund young person literally starts drooling. Roll it.
I don't know.
Eat vegetable. Eat broccoli.
So every now and again, if I come across a funny meme, I like to share it with you guys if it gives me a good laugh. And this meme gave me a good laugh. It says, men in 1985, and it's got the badass looking bikers. Then it says men in 2025, and it's got the little scooter twinks.
It's funny because it's true.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, also known as AOC, former bartender, talking about how unintelligent Elon Musk is. Now, I don't care what you think of Elon Musk, you love him or you hate him. There's no denying he's a smart fella. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed. Which, you know, you can probably even glean that from watching these people on TV. Anyways, all of that is to say is that they don't do their homework. Clearly, like, they're putting 19-year-olds in at the Treasury. This dude is not smart. And the danger in the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise that Elon has. I mean, this guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems that we really know of.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
2, 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on a. It's black. Anyway.